Number 34. Allow your users to share more information about themselves. You can use various plugins that allow you to keep either track of your users and their personalities and habits, or that allow them to write those themselves. It allows them to be much more recognizable and allows for a more social website type interaction, which encourages participation. Number 35. Allow your users to post private posts. You can use plugins or add certain users to a higher user group, which will allow them to post responses and talk to you privately. It allows them to feel more free to share and gives them the sense that you pay attention to what they say and that you care. Number 36. Add an RSS feed to your posts, and maybe for your categories. You can allow users to easily track the things you write, to get noticed when you post something new by adding an RSS feed to your posts. You can also add RSS feeds for the comments of your entire blog, or for specific posts, or for specific categories. Users can get notices when content they care about gets posted. Number 37. Use the YouTube method for creator comments. By commenting on your posts, people want to receive your input and responses. In order to make it clear to them when the creator responds to them, you need to make your posts distinguishable from the others. An easy way to do that is by changing their color. Number 38. Install an anti-spam plugin. If your blog has a lot of spam in it, probably due to having a day job and not putting comments via an authorization method, it looks like you've abandoned it. Like you're slacking off and you don't care. It will drive users away very quickly. Number 39. Add a submission form to your blog. It might sound weird, but submission forms are a way for your users to interact on a greater level. They will be able to easily give you feedback, tell you of problems they found on your blog, and give you suggestions and requests which you will write about. Number 40. Add a recommendation box. A blog is a spur-of-the-moment thing. You can communicate using it by simply writing a short post and posting it from your cell phone or from a computer. But it's also a thought piece. People need to know if you wrote other posts that are similar to the one they like. Number 41. Don't just add an RSS feed, track it. There are many various plugins that help you with tracking how many RSS subscribers you have. That way you will know if people just missed the RSS link or if the content on your blog isn't good enough to track. You can encourage RSS tracking by simply placing the button on each of the posts. Number 42. Are you automatically uploading pictures? If you upload a lot of pictures taken from your cell phone to your blog automatically, you need to spruce them up. You can download various plugins that make a picture look better without compromising much. You can also have plugins that resize or crop photos automatically before posting them. Number 43. Use images to make your text attractive. This is 2010. You can nowadays add videos and pictures to your posts. As long as you avoid the moving pictures, which are repetitive, you'll be okay. Even if it's crude camera phone photo or a screenshot of something, it breaks up the text and makes it attractive at the same time. Number 44. Increase your exposure by using XML. XML is similar to RSS, but it is aimed more at search engines. If search engines have a hard time finding certain posts and places on your website, they won't show up on search engines, which essentially blocks a portion of potential readers. Install an XML site mapping plugin to avoid that. Number 45. Want to customize your blog? Write some code. It's a bit of a hassle, but if you are proficient enough in a certain web-based aimed programming language, such as PHP or ASP, you can write codes and execute them using a plugin, which will make your blog more unique. You can also get free codes, you just need to tweak them a bit. Number 46. Automate the embedding process. You can embed content from a lot of different websites in your blog and posts, but each website has a lot of code of its own, which is sometimes hard to customize. You can download various plugins that will help you with automating the customization process of embedded material. Number 47. Add a built-in player. If you release audio clips or if you use software to make your posts accessible to the disabled, you can add a built-in media player to your blog. It doesn't take a lot of space and it allows people to listen to your audio clips from almost any computer. Number 48. Allow users to respond to other users. There are various ways in which you can increase conversation and take care of the mess that is uniform responses, responses that look all the same. You can choose between various plugins which add some way for you to know who is responding to whom, a la Twitter. Number 49. Allow users to register to get updates. Some users don't understand RSS or don't want to use it. They prefer to have alerts regarding updates sent to their email address or to their cell phone number. You can add a plugin which automates the process. Also, don't forget to allow them to easily unsubscribe. Number 50. Encourage co-writers to write by giving them AdSense revenue. You can give them a portion of it or give them the occasional bonuses that arrive from the AdSense revenue. Or you can use a plugin that separates and keeps track of which writer did how much AdSense-wise. It is another way to test how good or bad your co-writers are. Number 51. Use a plugin that checks if your website was linked on a social media. You might not want to add the big bulk of buttons that encourage people to dig or recommend a website using social media websites. You can instead use a plugin that searches for existing recommendation and links to them, so that people will be encouraged to join the bandwagon. Number 52. Use Dig and other social websites as testimonials. Why should people read your blog? People want good to excellent content. Why should they spend their time on your blog? Well, you can show them why by adding a widget that showcases your most talked about /dug posts. They will serve as both a pointer to quality content and as a testimonial for your entire blog. Number 53. Write in one, write in all. You can use various plugins that will synchronize or that will post something you wrote either in your blog, in a website, in a social media website, etc. on your blog or on the social media website you're on. This allows for legitimate cross-promotion and it will save you time. Number 54. Add your Twitter feed to your website. You aren't always available on your blog. It takes too much time administrating, deleting spam and harmful comments, writing and editing material, etc. One way for you to provide constant content on your blog is to showcase your Twitter feed. It will fill in the days without updates or new comments. Number 55. Allow users to email and download your article easily. Sometimes you need to let that traffic go. If people like something and they want to share it, you need to allow them to do so easily. Otherwise, they might give up. Allow users to print email and download your article in various formats easily. You're investing in future traffic. Number 56. Find Twitter pack listings and add yourself to them. By adding yourself to various Twitter packs and groups, you will gain targeted exposure in the niches you're working in. You will achieve better publicity that way. People that browse those websites look for people to follow in certain niches. A small amount of visitors isn't a detriment. Their quality is what matters. Number 57. Do you use social websites? Allow your users to do the same. If you already have a plugin that allows users to submit your articles to various websites and social websites, and if you already have a plugin through which you can submit your articles yourself, you also need to allow users to vote on already submitted articles without leaving your blog. Number 58. Track what people say about your blog. People rarely comment on the quality of your blog to your face. They usually post those reviews and comments on their own blogs and social media websites. They rarely venture outside of those comfort zones. Use a plugin to keep track of those posts and reviews. You will be able to perform a quasi-survey that way. Number 59. Interact with your readers on a more personal basis. In order to attract new readers and sustain and enhance the connection with your current readers, you need to interact with them on a more one-on-one basis. You can use plugins which turn WordPress to a social media website. You'll be able to send private messages and befriend people. Number 60. Keep people on your website. Supply what they need. You can and should use certain themes and plugins which basically supply all of your readers' needs. You can be both MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, StumbleUpon, and a website all in one. And the best thing about it is that it will create a tight-knit community and allow users to create content. Number 61. Use WordPress's URL shortening service. Shortened URLs are used by a lot of bots and spammers to make people enter their websites they don't want to enter. So using shortened URLs sounds bad, but the new WordPress service takes care of spammers and allows you to get targeted traffic while saving precious space. Number 62. Avoid bulky page management. Install a plugin. Too confused and hassled by how WordPress allows you to manage your pages? You can install a plugin that will allow you to reorganize pages quickly and easily using various categories, or either via WYSIWYG editor. It will allow you to move old timely posts to the front page. Number 63. Add a drop-down menu to your admin area. Managing your website is tough, especially when you have a lot of users and a lot of different blogs, websites, and social media website accounts. WordPress's user interface isn't bulk-friendly. A drop-down menu will allow you to edit a lot of articles quickly and without much hassle. Number 64. Add a user login to your website. If you'll add a login interface to some pages in your website, it will intrigue your users, and it will allow you to provide privileges to other users, usually ones that advertise your blog plenty of times. There's nothing like a "do not enter" sign to get people interested. Number 65. If you post a lot of videos on your blog, use a good theme. If most of what you do with your blog consists of posting videos and commenting on them, instead of embedding them every time, you can install an interface/theme that will make your blog look like a video website or a video rental website, making it more attractive and easier to use. Number 66. Use a theme that is content specific. Do you find yourself doing the same thing over and over again? Are you posting or commenting on the same type of content all the time? Do you want to target the appeal of your blog? You can do that by using a theme that makes your blog look like it, either a video website, news website, etc. Number 67. Do you want readers from a specific location? Use widgets and plugins. If you are interested in readers from specific physical location, either a country or region, etc., you can use widgets and plugins that are tailor-made for them. Things like a weather forecast widget for the specific physical location, new movies to see widget, event calendar widget, etc.